the defense can do.
They double him with Freak. And there's the pass to Jack. And it's Young at the elbow. Had the space there, but it's offline. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to the Celtics in Boston.
Yeah, they were in a funk from the field in that game. Credit the defense, though, because even when they got open looks, no rhythm to knock them down.
Hey, guys. Hey, every team has a night like that on occasion.
Don't nobody wants to jump. What I
You just want to hit the ball, forget about them, and move on. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
Jump up.
And that's solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Lopez, no luck. Orlando leading by 5.
Ball,
Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And, shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And, guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Screen by Young. And Jack, here we go. Here's Godalak. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Doubled by Jack.
Dude.
Freak kicks to Dedrick.
Dude.
Down low. Will it go? Hollis Jefferson can't hit.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
And then they want to
Freak
dunk
dishes to
my
Ilyasova. And it's sent back by
ball
Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Orlando making some changes. Gordon's checked in for Ilyasova. Fournier comes in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Goodwin. 4 on the clock. Here's Freak. No good off the back of the rim.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
It's tipped.
Bitch.
It's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Risky pass in a 6-pack.
For Orlando. Freak's checked in for Thomas. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for the Nets. In a moment, now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Orlando.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Outside Gordon. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 6. And Freak throws it down.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Hollis Jefferson's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
This game is butt. I don't know why.
McCallum the pass to Scola. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Nets have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10.
For the rest of the game, dude, I'm tired of this bullfuck.
That free throw good from Scola.
She's retarded.
He doesn't get the
Give me
second
that
one.
shit, bitch.
It could go. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch.
I know I didn't
Magic
make it.
lead by 6. 2K Sports, back in a moment.
Fuck!
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. 4th quarter should be good. Nets trail by 6. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Young out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Jarrett Jack. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Kilpatrick
Give me
in
a
at the
big
2
body.
guard.
Big body. Big body.
Here's Freak. And down it
But
goes.
nobody wants to
Jamming
fucking
that
jump
one home.
when I get the fuck up.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Left block shot on the way.
Bitch.
Magic leading by 6. There's a good screen. And fouled hard that time. Get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
And what a tremendous game for Freak. 22 points, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
And whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor.
The Nets making a switch here. Goudlock is checked in. Nets trail by 8. They double him with Freak. And Jack, here we go. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much.
No, shut up.
Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Don't get on my stump, faggot. I want to use my inside so I can dunk on people.
Magic leading by 6. And Oladipo kicks to Goodwin.
See, now they're not going to fucking pass me the fucking ball,
Let's go.
dude.
No good
that's
off the
what
front
you
iron.
fucking get, faggot.
Brooklyn's
Don't have
gone
to
a
steal
very
the
strong
ball just to get the
4
ball,
for
dude.
5 from three-point land in the ball game. Jack with it. Now defended by Goodwin. 2 open that time.
We
Made it
start
look
to
too
lose
easy.
when they don't pass me
6
the ball.
points for Brook Lopez. Orlando's gone
I'ma do
3 of
that
7
the
tonight
next
from
week,
three-point
faggot.
territory. Ilyasova sets a screen for Freak, and it's sent
And then I
back
get
by
fucking
Lopez.
blocked.
In transition, here come the Nets. Jacks are running.
I'm a good
Lopez
shooter.
dishes to Jack. It's hauled in by Goodwin. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. It's Oladipo on the wing.
Dude,
He feeds it to Freak.
Give me that big guy.
Ilyasova sets a screen for Freak, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
And I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to.
For what?
Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going
All right,
over with
everybody
his
pick
team.
on my
He
shoulder,
told
my
the squad,
inside,
now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view
I just don't want to
mirror.
mess up my.
It won't be easy, but guys,
I
I
don't wanna,
know we can put them away.
Mess up
Let's
my
see if they can
hot
deliver,
spot.
Kevin.
That's the only thing.
Magic leading by 6.
My hot spots are fucked.
Ilyasova sets a screen for Freak. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Like, no joke, my
Taking
hot
it to the
spots are
rack
fucked.
with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Lopez passes to Hollis Jefferson. Great D that time from Freak. Magic have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Dishes it to Ilyasova. Takes the 13-footer. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his
I
way.
can't fucking tell
And it's a 10-point Magic lead. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Shot by Jack. Wide open. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Jack's got 4 this quarter.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those
I
opportunities.
want to get traded so fucking
And
bad,
Oladipo
dude.
has it in the corner. Off target from
At first I
outside.
liked this
Nets
team,
trail
but
by
now I
8.
just don't fucking like it, 'cause
Hollis
this
Jefferson
bad baby
passes
got
to
bitch
Young.
don't pass the ball. And it's the point
The
guard.
Nets working the ball around now. And Jack, here we go. And they get it back. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Magic lead by 11.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Evan Fournier's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Goudlock kicks to Jack. Pass to Lopez. Orlando grabs the miss. Freak's got 5 rebounds tonight. 1 1:11 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Dude knows what I'm about to fucking
He kicks
do.
it to Goodwin. 5 to shoot. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
How do I get caught when I was killing this dude the whole game?
Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Magic.
Steve, I agree. You know, I think the attitude was very impressive. And Clark, you had talked about this before the game. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. They put a tremendous performance in terms of effort and intensity. And
Look at that, Donnie. I have a D because I'm trying to get the ball.
Your hope is to take charge of a season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0 with 3 games still left to play this year against the Nets.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches.
But then they double team me.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Where that pass was going, that is a brutal turnover.
Wait till I get posterized. I'm fucking people at park.
19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Young's shot is
wait till I
off.
get posterized.
They got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And so it's Orlando.
I need one more bar.
By a big margin.
Men amongst boys tonight.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
I need.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Freak. During the second half, it seemed like he was simply on a mission.
3,000, but I had to get a dunk package.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast.
I had to get a dunk package. And I don't even get no fucking badges. I'm about to put my stuff on for 12-minute quarters. Yes! I'm not that dumb. I already know what to do. I already do that. I know. What's the exact thing? I call a screen and then to the outside of me. Outside of the corner. And I just do a crossover and then a spin. I can't. I don't want to. $6 minutes, cuz I thought he was gonna play the park, but I said never mind. I need all the VC I can get. Yeah, I'm halfway, cause I'm halfway there. Wow. Oh yeah. While it's loading, I'm gonna give me something to drink.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Orlando Magic. For Orlando, they won their last matchup, that game against the Nets at Barclays Center. After 8 games, they're an outstanding 7-1. Things have come together for them very quickly here early in the season. Well, if you want to describe the two teams going at it tonight, they are fresh, young, and hungry. Kenny, how hard is it for these two coaches to get their guys to play consistently?
I mean, experience is probably the most valuable tool in the NBA, and that inexperience makes it hard. You know, it's a teaching tool. You got to yell a lot, start pulling your hair out. That's why I'm bald, because I was pulling my hair out, you know, to some of my younger players that I play with. But it's important to reinforce that. Tough love.
Yeah, you know, you can't let the young guys get too high or too low. You know, both teams are making excellent progress. Should be a good fight tonight, Ernie.
Fresh, young, and hungry. That would be fresh, young, and hungry.
That's right.
Great movie.
I need a sandwich right now.
Yeah.
Which one of those is Kevin Harlan? I don't know, but let's check in with him.
He's probably hungry.
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. The Detroit Pistons preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that?
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seems as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. It was, in my estimation, just inexcusable.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Freak, he's in at 3. Gordon out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Goodwin, and it's Oladipo in at the shooting guard position. And good on the basket. Book it. Harris has got the first points up on the board here for the Pistons. They set the pick. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Trains it from beyond the arc.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against the Brooklyn Nets.
Their shooting percentage in that game was ridiculous. I mean, they created a lot of good looks for themselves, and you could see they were in rhythm and just continued to knock them down.
And, guys, I thought the key was simply getting that ball side to side, reversing it, keeping pressure on the defense. That really opened up the court for them, and I think that's why they got so many good shots.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Jackson passes to Harris. Misses the 3. Pistons on defense. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots. And in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
Pass to Dedmon. Now here's Goodwin, guarded by Jackson. That drops. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Stan Van Gundy.
Yes, Kevin, he told me their game plan offensively today is a relatively simple one. He wants to see as many plays run through the low post as possible. He said physically, we're the stronger team, and we need to use that to our benefit. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. The Magic shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Gordon.
I'm back.
He's perfect from the line this time. For Detroit, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Outside Jackson. Here's Bargnani. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Bargnani's got 6. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
Yeah, and they don't got no good center except for Andre Drummond.
Here's Freak. Dedmon kicks to Freak. Gordon with the screen for Freak. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Goodwin. Freak with it. Gordon with a screen on Harris. And that one's good.
I forgot what his team said. I forgot what it was.
To get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Caldwell Pope looking for his first basket still in this one. To the middle, Drummond.
A
piece of it. They retain possession. He was all alone on that one.
Already got it.
Here's Goodwin. He feeds it to Freak. They set the screen.
I got it.
Shot, no good. Good D by Drummond.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Goodwin dishes to Freak. Gordon with the screen for Freak. Shot off the screen. Good. He hits the jump shot. Freak's got 6.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And it's Harris off the drive. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Gordon with a screen on Drummond. Now here's Freak. He had 28 points in the win against Brooklyn.
And also defensively, guys, he kept them off balance with 4 steals
on
the night.
Orlando shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
It won't work. I already tried it. You know how many times
and the technical free throw is good.
I was trying to get a technique in my rookie season.
Here's Freak. He's got 6. Pocket 6. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Freak's got 8 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Turn down my thing.
Taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple.
You don't have to turn it all the way down, but you
down
can
inside or run some pick and roll up top.
You don't have to turn it all the way down.
Let's take a look at where Orlando ended up, Kevin, rank-wise in the league last year. 15th in free throw percentage, 16th in opponent field goal percentage. And for blocks, interior defense, not a strong point for them. Just top 20 in the league.
And the Pistons making a change here. Morris has checked in. Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for Orlando. Evan Fournier comes in for Victor Oladipo. Now here's Goodwin. After the miss from Andre Drummond. And it's Gordon missing. Now Detroit moving it up. 11 feet away. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Caldwell Pope's got his first 2 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Like that,
on the wing, Jackson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
No.
Goodwin kicks to Freak. Gordon with a screen on Drummond. Morris with the rebound.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
Here's Freak. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
The defense keeps coming up short. Just no solution for Freak. He already has 10 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell.
Just keep on watching. Let me get contact.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Johnson comes in for Harris.
I get contact though,
Jody
but
Meeks,
it makes
he's
me do a
checked in for
layup.
Caldwell
It cancels
Pope.
out my
And
animation.
Sessions subbed in for Jackson. The Magic also changing it up. Lance Thomas comes in for Gordon, and it's Peyton in for Goodwin. Now here's Johnson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto. Meeks inside the 3-point line. And he connects
Maybe
on the
like
jumper.
halfway.
The screen did the trick.
Like clutch
How
time.
about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Kicks it to Freak. There's the screen. Morris with the rebound.
I missed a layup.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Mozgov with the bucket.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Here's Freak. He's got 12.
Did they double team me when
It's
I'm not
stolen by
even
Johnson.
scoring like that?
Thomas with the steal. Nicholson. That's good. And it's Thomas
I
picking up
have
the
12
assist.
points and y'all double team me.
Nicholson's got his first 2 points of the night. Pistons trail by 4. Now Sessions. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto. Shot clock at 6. Johnson for 3. Rebound by the Magic. And here's Freak.
Nope, he didn't even hit it.
Unloads from 9, and again it's Orlando converting.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Detroit's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Mozgov passes to Sessions. Picked by Mozgov. Johnson in the corner. The three-pointer is right on target.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And Freak.
Look at that. Nobody jumps when I
It was
dunk
the screen
final
there,
time.
guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Nobody jumped.
Here's Sessions. The
Yes,
Magic
it
getting the
was.
bucket, and the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Nicholson.
Detroit calls timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers. There you go, fans. Your Pistons dancers. Make some noise, Detroit.
Nah, shut up.
In the corner, it's Morris. Johnson dishes to
I got a
Mozgov.
jacket on it. It's not even cold. It's just comfortable.
6 to shoot. Pass to Sessions. Johnson, a wide open look. The shot's good. Sessions making the
But it
play.
feels good. It looks good.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Now here's Freak. He's got 16. Thomas a screen. The wing jumper, a misfire from Freak.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
There's the feed to Meeks. For the 3, no good. The Magic go the other way with it.
Bro Xbox
34
One.
seconds left in the first quarter.
What?
Freak kicks to it.
What? No, it's
Rebound by Johnson.
PS4.
High quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark. Here's Freak. No good with the wing jumper. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Magic out in front, up 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills.
Hang out where? No.
We got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot blockers, and it does intimidate them.
Tobias Harris is out there with Bargnani. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Sessions in at the point. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
But like,
well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets really lit up the floor.
Don't you hate it when your balls hit the bottom of your
down defense as well?
Don't you hate it when you beat a meat and your balls hit the toilet seat? I was like, what? You beat your meat in your bathroom? He was like, yeah, I'm gonna beat my meat in my bed.
Thanks. Any chance
and I said, you beat your meat sitting down? Like, yeah. I can't stand up beating my meat. I be shaking when I nut.
But hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Jackson, he's checked in for Sessions. And a switcher also for Orlando. Oladipo's checked in.
Dude, this dude is stopping. This dude is clamping
That's short off the rim.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Caldwell-Pope, nice shot from 10 feet out.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds it...
Oh, got a contact.
And guys, that's one of the...
Nope. Yup. I kicked him in his balls. I kicked him in his balls. I kicked him in his balls.
The more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Ilyasova sets a screen for Freak.
Yeah.
And it's set back by Drummond. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Caldwell-Pope's got 6 points.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Dude knows what I'm doing.
That's good. Ilyasova's got his first basket.
But he's not even running into the screen.
Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned. Pound the rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for
Give me that back. Give me
Orlando?
that back.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And they're also clicking at the free throw line, not wasting any of those opportunities.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Orlando. Goodwin comes in for Brandon Jennings. Soft touch off the glass. And it's now 23 points for Freak.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Square.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul.
What's wrong?
So both teams making substitutions.
I feel like I should be holding forward.
By 6. Outside Thomas. Peyton passes to Freak. Thomas sets a screen for Freak.
See, look. I'm supposed to be
something
contact
extra
dunks, but they move.
That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even
We're
try
losing?
something like that at this stage of the game. Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Since when were we losing? I was putting everybody on my back.
Yeah, a moment to check out Marcus Morris here. Last season's performance for him. Last season for him, 3 rebounds and 3 assists. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular. And sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect.
They're getting it. Orange Phantom.
The Rim Rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as
I can't go because I can't call ISO. People's in the corner.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kick-out's the only choice.
And Sessions kicks to Johnson. Another miss by Johnson. The Magic trail by 5.
Yep.
We've got 1:48 left now here in the second. 6 on the shot clock. And Morris comes over to help. Here's Ilyasova. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Ilyasova's got his second bucket of the game to go. Pistons leading by 3. Picked by Mozgov. Dishes it to Morris. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay. Sessions has got 6 assists here tonight. Payton passes to Thomas.
Dude, get out the fucking corner.
Freak with it. 27 points for him.
Oh, I forgot to pull back.
55 seconds left in the first half. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
From deep, Johnson, offensive rebound. The Magic trail by 3. Now here's Freak. He has 29. Off the pick. Oh, he misses the dunk.
He almost got it.
Detroit's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And the foul called on Freak.
That foul is really going to hurt him in the second half. I mean, he's got to sit and may have to be off the floor for a long time, and they'll miss everything he brings.
And we're through the...
You guys had the lead after the first, but now find yourselves behind. What's the mindset of this team heading into the break?
Is that the try not to laugh one? That one's funny.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get us. It's checked in for the Magic. That
one's real funny.
Detroit leading by 14. So on the floor for Orlando. Freak, he's in at small forward. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Goodwin, and it's Fournier in at the 2. Jackson dishes to Bargnani. Jackson misses. Orlando's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. There's the pick. And that one's good. Freak's got 31.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with
a
terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Did you just see the one the lady got scared?
And Orlando has possession. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Dives for it. And stolen by Drummond. Outside Jackson. And they double up Jackson. Harris kicks to Drummond. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gordon with the screen for Freak. Oh! Boom! He jams it straight down.
Rising up and hammering it home. That could be just what they need to pick their energy up.
Wow, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that for him. Man, oh man, was that
fun. No doubt about it, guys. That's one of those plays that will pick up his teammates. A lot of times, a play like that is just what you need to get the adrenaline flow for your team.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. They set the screen. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
A different look here for Detroit. Johnson, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Jody Meeks comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Sessions subbed in for Jackson. Then for the Magic, Ilyasova, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedman. Thomas comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Jennings in for Goodwin. Sessions passes to Meeks. That ball's great assist by Ramon Sessions. Meeks got 5 points so far.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Jennings can't get it to go.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Meeks dishes to Sessions. Passes to Meeks. There's the 3, and that is good. Meeks got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Pistons.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Second, Andre Drummond.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Here's Payton, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Payton's got his first basket of the night.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Brandon Jennings.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Outside Thomas. The dish now to Freak. They set the pick. Here's Ilyasova. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Ilyasova's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Payton gets the bucket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Johnson can't hit. The Magic trail by 10. Here's Freak. He has 35 and taken away by Johnson. And the foul called on Freak. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Yeah, he'll make a walk of shame back to the bench. He gets
I'm fouled out, but I'm still in the
game.
game.
Mozgov, he's checked in for the Pistons. Dwayne Dedman's checked in for Orlando. Mozgov kicks to Johnson. Picked by Mozgov. Outside, Meeks. It's hauled in by the Magic. Freak's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Yeah.
Down low, here's Thomas. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Pistons leading by 10. Here's Morris, but they recover it. Here's Meeks. Good. Meeks got 8 points here in this quarter.
He just punishes you on the backboard. I mean, it's pretty deflating for a team trailing big and still giving up second chance opportunities.
Here's Freak, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
I can't even hear your mic is high.
Bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it
mic
to the
is
hoop.
ass. I can't even hear it.
Clark, brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Johnson gets the bucket.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Mozgov kicks to Johnson. To the wing right side. It's Meeks outside. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Freak's got 39.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
The Magic trail by 7.
Percocet. I mean, yeah, mask off.
I said mask defense off. Being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but...
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. And so it's Detroit with the W.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson joined by Shaq.
That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrument.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoy.
I don't know that song. Oh, I got posterizer. Rice gum. It sounds like rice gum. Television. Oh, they don't like to see you winning. They want to see you win up in a dancing. I'm gonna go do the VC glitch like 2 times, and then I'll have my stuff maxed out. Cold Minnesota. You can get it. Cold as Minnesota. XO Trail Life. I don't really care if you cry. You should really never lie. Put me in a. I couldn't hear the background. That water, 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 water. You ready, Donnie? I don't know that. That's T Grizzly. If it's T Grizzly, I don't listen to him. It's Lakota, the finesse kid. Y'all smoke broccoli. Yeah, Bodak yellow. These is bread bottoms. These buddy shoes. I know this. They use that in 2K mixtapes, dribble mixtapes. I don't know that song. Don't listen. Oh, I heard of it, but I never like listened to it like that. I don't know that.